Hello Chickadees, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leana. This is Bunny. Bunny, say hi. Oh, the little face. All right, and let's get to it. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. So today we're gonna be talking about a very cool crystal. I gave you a little Easter egg in my last video of obsidian. So hopefully, if you haven't watched my obsidian videos, make sure you go back and watch my obsidian videos. What are you doing here? Follow the order. I numbered them for a reason. I'm just kidding. Do what you want. So I put a little Easter egg and I'm wearing one today as well. That's right. Today we are going to be talking about amethyst. What was that? Amethyst! Look at her. She's beautiful. Ooh, ah. Yes, yes. Amethyst, also known as silicate. Amethyst is a beautiful crystal, you guys. I'm talking about her because she is gorgeous. She's got some pretty interesting history, and we're going to get into it today. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about amethyst, and then I'm going to tell you a story that kind of correlates to this crystal, okay? But first, let's talk about the beauty, the main reason why we're here. This chick right here, look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. She pretty, right? Okay, so amethyst, as I said, she's a crystal. She's beautiful. She's usually like purple or violet, this hue. This is a good example. Also my necklace, you can see purplish, right? She's actually a quartz crystal, which when I was doing the research for this, I had no idea. I, for some reason, thought she was a whole new classification. But amethyst she's sneaky. It depends on the temperatures and the cuts. But basically, amethyst can be several different things. She can also be citrine, which is the yellow crystal that you're used to, quartz that you're used to seeing. And she can be other shades. She can also be green. There is a name for it, but I forget. I'll put the name right here of the green version of amethyst. Okay, so she's gonna grow in geode. So a geode is kind of like this big spherical kind of growth. And when you crack those suckers open, you get this pretty beautiful, like gorgeous amethyst crystalline structure on the inside. She's beautiful. She's lovely. We find her in the earth, primarily located in mostly Brazil is where we get a lot of our amethyst importations, but other locations as well, Russia, Sri Lanka, those kinds of places. Very cool. Amethyst comes from the Greek word amethystos, okay? Oh, amethystos. All right, and what that word meant back in the day, this is the back side of her, by the way, the geode side. It basically translates to not drunk or not drunkenness or non-intoxication. So basically back in the day, and it comes from like this ancient kind of Greek myth associated with Dionysus and this goddess Amethyst, I believe. And she basically kind of turns him down, and there's several variations to the story, but basically some say that she died and was resurrected into a crystalline structure as like in honor of her death. And Dionysus felt bad, so he like cried wine tears, and that dyed the crystal quartz purple from the wine. So that's one story. From that myth brought about the habit of putting amethyst on the vessels of drinking, like on drinking vessels, like drinking for wine, because amethyst was supposed to keep you from getting overly drunk. So the Dionysus was controlled. And part of that is keeping your sanity, you're level-headed, which makes sense because amethyst, fun fact, bam, she's going to get you in touch with your crown chakra, this one up here, lovely ladies, and this third eye chakra right here in between your eyes. And the crown chakra is basically going to keep you level-headed. It's going to give you a sane state of mind. It's going to connect you to the universe and the greater spirits beyond, so that you are on the right path and you don't get kind of lost in the process, right? Which is also why amethyst was used. People would wear amethyst to keep them level-headed during battles, connect the crown chakra into the universe, and it would increase your success of battle when you took amethyst with you into battle, which is also where the term traveler's crystal, that she became a traveler's crystal, and people take her into their travels when they're traveling on the road for long periods of time, and they need to stay level-headed and clear of mind while they're in varying environments. And so that's where amethyst kind of came about in becoming one of the crystals that keeps you centered mentally, right? And keeps you doing what you need to do. Let's get into the chakras that she gets in touch with. First chakra, she's going to get you in touch with this third eye chakra here, right? And this third eye chakra is used to get you, it has the color indigo, right? So she kind of falls into that realm of indigo, magenta, violet, those colors. She's going to vibrate with this chakra and help you get in touch with your intuition, your precognition, your clairvoyance, anything that's helps you see beyond what you're looking at, right? So you can see through falsities, you can see through the BS, you can cut through that, get straight to the point, and see clearly as day what the truth is. She's going to help you kind of like trust your inner gut, you know, when you get those gut feelings, like you're like, maybe you're doing something, hanging out with somebody, and you're like, oh, this person seems like an interesting person to like really hang out with. And then you like go to like talk to them or shake their hand or pat them on the back or something. And you suddenly get this weird rush over your body, like something's not quite right with this person. That's amethyst. She's going to keep you in line with the truth and seeing past some of those shrouds, okay? Sometimes people try to hide things from you. She's going to help you see through those illusions and keep you grounded. So also, you might experience more deja vus when you're meditating with amethyst. You may experience like this has happened before, which is a deja vu. I already said that. But I'm just saying, like, you're gonna kind of get this extra vision, and it's gonna get you in touch with things around you that maybe other people just aren't able to get in touch with. So that's why this crystal is also very good for if you're trying to do something like any kind of scrying, or scrying is basically, if you practice, scrying is like tarot cards or tea leaf readings, any kind of precognition things. So things where you read runes or stones, or you use pendulums, anything like that, where it kind of helps give you an idea of what the future may hold, or what's in the present more deeply, or even the past. Intuition, amethyst is going to get you there, honey. She's going to clear your mind, the blockages, okay? And the third chakra, and she's going to make sure you get in tune. She's going to make sure you know what's going on before other people know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, so meditate with amethyst to get that third eye open if that's what you're trying to do. Also, she works good on the crown. Yes, amethyst is perfect for the crown chakra. Crown chakra is basically the chakra that deals with all the spirituality. It's at the top of your head. It's going to ground you. It's going to center you and get you connected to spirits above. Whatever you may believe in, whatever religion you choose to practice, or non-religion you choose to practice, spirituality, you want to call it the universe, you want to call it God, you want to call it Yahweh, you want to call, which is God, but you want to call it whatever you want to call it, that being, that entity, that energy that is all seeing, all powerful, all everywhere, and all of us and everything. That is what the crown chakra is going to get you in contact with. You're going to be here and you're going to get in contact with that, and that's going to keep you level-headed, clear of mind, clear to the path that you need to be taking. And it'll help you with a lot of things where maybe you're unsure of. So if you need a bit of enlightenment in your world and just figure out, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing, what is my purpose, these kinds of questions, the crown chakra, meditating with the crown chakra and amethyst is going to help you answer some of those questions, okay? Just keep at it. Just meditate with her. Keep her close. So because she gets you in such good contact with the third eye as well as the crown chakra, amethyst is really good for helping protect against nightmares, dreams. Ooh, and we're going to talk about one of my scariest dreams a bit later. Forming negative energies into positive ones, into things that are going to move out of your body, right? So kind of like how dream catchers catch nightmares, amethyst is going to do the same thing. She's going to swipe all that away. So if you're suffering from night terrors or nightmares or anything like that at night, where maybe you're a little bit less comfortable when you're at night, maybe when the lights go off you get a little scared, keep some amethyst by your bed, under your pillow, with you when you're sleeping, and she'll kind of help you work through all of those scary things at night when you're I'm alone and there's no one around and the blankets aren't thick enough. You know what I'm saying? So amethyst is gonna help with that. I love amethyst. She gorge. Pretty much all for amethyst, you guys. I mean, she's pretty straightforward. I do have a bit of a story to go with her. So let's talk about this scary dream that I had. So this dream I had about, first let me preface, I've had at least a minimum of 2 dreams where I've dreamt it the night before and the next day it happened. So just let that sink in. It's only happened twice, okay? Twice that I remember, at least, because sometimes I don't remember my dreams. And it was when I was younger. This used to happen more when I was younger. In high school, one of them, and one of them was when I was in elementary school. So basically, I'm in a dorm room. I'm in the shower, and it's like a weird shower because it's like you can see everybody's head, just not their body. So it's like short stalls for some reason. I'm in the shower, and I'm not even naked. I'm like fully clothed, right? Which is weird. And there's this dude that walks in the shower and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm showering, get out of here, ew, hello. And he's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. And so I run out of the shower, and when I run out of the shower, back on campus somehow, I'm walking down the steps of like you know how campuses have their entrance, student hall, whatever it is, the main hall where you go, and so I'm walking out of this campus. I don't know what university it's at. It's a university, and there's like it's like a campus college day or whatever, college fair, and there's a bunch of booths and tables set up out on the college yard, the lawn, and like there's parents and students, and they're all walking around going to these different booths, right? And I'm like, oh, this is weird. Dude that was at the shower is like following me or some ish. And so I run past a bunch of booths and I see him because I'm like, hey, somebody catch that creep. He was like in the shower talking to me, whatever, I don't know. And so he disappears into the crowd, so I'm unable to catch him. And I lose him because there's this huge freaking cluster of people surrounding one of the booths, one of these tables set up, and everybody's like quiet and looking so serious in their faces and like scared. Some people are crying, and I'm like, what's going on, right? So I kind of start pushing my way past these people, trying to get to the table, trying to see what's going on. I get to the table, and it's like 3 main people are standing around. It's like they're all looking down at the table, right? I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And on the table is this map of the United States. It's a map. It's the states and stuff, just like a standard map of the United States of America, but it was kind of blown up, so it was really big, and so that it covered the whole table. It's like a pretty like I don't know, like 6x5 table, whatever. One of those, you know, one of those tables you see at those career fairs. This is that size. And at first I'm like, why are they all staring at it? And at first I'm looking at it and I'm like, what's wrong with this map? There's something wrong with this map. And then I'm looking at it closer and I'm like, the states are not in the place that they're supposed to be. And it's like parts of this part of the United States is red, some parts are blue, some is green, kind of like shaded on those areas, but the boundaries are cut differently in the states, and there are certain pinpoints and certain flags on like those little, like when you drop a pin on like the map, it's like someone dropped a bunch of pins on certain locations in those colored spots, those sectioned out spots. And I'm like, why are you guys looking at this fake map of the United States? This is not what the United States look like. I mean, it's the shape of the United States, but the boundaries are wrong, and the states aren't even listed on it. It's just like broken up into weird pieces, right? And the guy and the girl, like the three people that are there or whatever, they look up at me and they're like, this isn't the United States now. It's what it's going to look like. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And they're like, this is what it's gonna look like. And I was like, he was like, this is China. And he starts pointing out the other nations. Those colors on the maps were other nations taking over those portions of the United States. It was no longer the United States of America. It was separate territories of other nations on the United States. And a huge chunk of it, most of it was China. It was China. Another part of it was like Russia and France. And there's Germany. This freaking map was broken up, and some of the map was like burnt. Like it was no longer in existence. Like portions of it just gone. I was like, let me wake my ass right now from this dream. You have no idea how many prayers I said when I woke up from that dream. It was freaking scary. I was like, please, dear Jesus, don't let me be a clairvoyant and let this happen. Please, dear Jesus. Oh, scary. Anyway, that's it for Amethyst. I'm so happy. Thank you for sticking in there with us. Look at her shine. She shines so pretty. Ooh, ah, ooh. Yes, I love it. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can catch these videos, okay? All right, so you can catch my videos every Friday. I'm gonna be posting a new video for you, okay? I also got some new stuff going throughout the week, so make sure you check out, you come back to the page every now and again and see what yummy goodies I got for you. Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Just look. What do you think about it?